Yes. Tell her Lynn Wilson from HempRock Radio would like a couple minutes of her time if she has it. Are you Laure?
Yeah.
Hi, Laure. Lynn
Hi.
Wilson. We spoke a month or so ago, and I had you on our show via recording.
Oh, yeah.
HempRock Radio and WVQC.
Okay.
Yeah,
Hi.
I just wanted to know if I could get a couple minutes of your time about the budget that you guys voted on last week.
Oh, okay. Hang on one second.
Okay, go right ahead. Just a couple minutes is all we need.
So, what's the videotape for? Is it cable?
Public access.
Public access?
Yes,
Okay.
public access.
All right.
We do HempRock TV also.
All right.
Here's my card, by the way.
Okay. Put you on our media list.
Oh, wonderful. Well, first of all, go ahead and back up so you can get us both on.
The echo in here is going to be...
Oh, yeah, I know.
Is it bad? Do you want to go in the office? Is that?
No, we're fine. It'll be all right.
Okay.
Laure, nice to meet you.
Two.
And I want to thank you, first of all, for being on our show in the past, discussing this issue. But the main reason we're here today is to, first of all, thank you as being one of the 5 votes that during the budget hearing for City Council on December 30th, the line item came up to repeal any city ordinance that was a jailable offense. And that, of course, was the marijuana ordinance 91023. And as you had mentioned on our show the last time, you did not support that ordinance and you did want it repealed. And so you were one of the deciding votes. And so we want to thank you personally
You're welcome.
for that.
Happy to do it.
Absolutely. So tell us, real quick, what was it that really pushed that for the council to put that on the budgeting questions that you guys were doing?
Well, you know, all of us had different things that we brought forward as possible cuts that we would support. You know, we all need to find ways to save money.
Yes.
And I believe that one was pushed forward by Wendell Young.
Yes, we just spoke to Wendell and thanked
so
him.
he brought that up, you know, and that's why it was there. And after I looked into it, it made sense to me. So that's why I supported it.
Well, we appreciate that the diligence of the council, even 5 years after it being put on the books, would be still paying attention even 5 years later to see if that ordinance was working.
Yeah.
And so again, for all the people, whether they smoke marijuana or not, that did not want this law on our books, thank you, and especially Cecil Thomas. We hear Cecil Thomas is stuck in the snow in Memphis right now.
Oh, is he? I
Yes,
wonder where he was.
yes, that's where he's at. So we want to actually thank him because you know he was the deciding vote, the 5th vote, and that says to me that after 5 years, maybe he saw the folly in what he originally did. And,
Well, he was a very reluctant vote on that.
I
but
know.
He didn't want to stop the entire budget, so
yes,
he
but
voted for it.
regardless of the reason, it helped, and it was only that one vote. But the main thing is without the other 4 of you, it wouldn't have mattered. So we thank you for that. And what would you like our listeners to know about yourself and some of the future things that you would like to do for council while you're here?
Well, unfortunately, the budget that we did pass is not a good one because it didn't make any cuts in our biggest area of our budget, which is public safety, which is police and fire. Together, they make 67%. And because we didn't make those hard choices, this issue is going to come up again. And it's going to come up before next year's budget because I predict in a few months we're going to realize that we're not going to have enough money and we're going to be revisiting this whole budget thing again.
Yeah.
So what I would like listeners to know and viewers to know is that you know, let your council members know that you support us making these choices. I mean, everyone out there has had to cut their own budgets to live within their means. And we need to do the same thing on city council. And
Yes.
every single year, they save police and fire. Their budgets escalate. We add, council adds people we don't need. We simply cannot do this anymore.
I agree.
So I would say the more that people can learn about that, and if you would like to see some charts and graphics that I put together, they're on my website, www.lqreportingtoyou, that's reportingtoyou.com.
Wonderful.
Okay.
Well, we will make sure that in the video we have that scanning, or scrolling, I should say. And so we'll keep up with you on this. And
Okay.
we'd love to have you back on the show in the future.
All right, because
And
it's not over yet.
That's
believe
right,
me.
it isn't over yet. No,
Yeah, that's
and until the entire country figures out a way to raise more money and not be a burden on the taxpayers, you know. Of course, this is separate. It's combined but yet separate from the ordinance because it is going back to where we are with the state. Of course, our organization is hoping for taxing and regulating, but if all we do right now in Cincinnati is put it back to the state decrim with a payout ticket, that's a move forward for us as well. I personally, and people like ourselves, believe that if we stop spending money on incarcerating people and instead tax them, maybe we wouldn't have the budget issues that we have in our country today.
Yeah.
But that, of course, is for another topic
That's another
for another
discussion,
day.
yeah.
That's exactly right.
Okay, well,
Laura-
thanks a lot for the
Laure,
interview.
thank you very much.
Okay, bye, you guys.
Thank you.